Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Today I'm going to give you a YouTuber crypto update. This is an update for the week of the different YouTubers and the videos that they've made throughout the week. I'm going to try to do this weekly or every so often to give you an update on what other YouTubers have covered in the space, just so you can kind of be aware of what's going on in the crypto space as a whole. I can't cover every crypto YouTuber, but I'm just going to pick certain ones and do just a short recap of something that they covered during the week. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. Please give this video a quick like, and let's jump into it. All right, so Bitcoin hit $38,000 and got rejected. I'm recording this on Thursday night, so I think this will come out probably Saturday morning, more than likely, by the time I get this out. Got rejected off 38,000, but still well over the 36,000 level. Bitcoin is just showing some really bullish moves. I wanted to cover some videos here on YouTube for you guys. First one is from Altcoin Daily. They talk about how the Chainlink price could 100x, and they cover that in this video. I'm going to put the links to these videos in the description of the video so you guys can go watch them if you choose to.
Chainlink crypto can 100x from here. Listen up. In this video, I'll explain to you why. You know a BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF is about to launch. You know Larry Fink is about to pump the entire cryptocurrency market. You know that unlike past cycles, today, crypto has a multitude of altcoin projects gaining real usership, generating real revenue, facilitating real value.
We are hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto. I mean, when you think about, I think some of this rally is way beyond the rumor. I think the rally today is about a flight to quality. And I think there's more people running into a flight to quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto, depending on how you think about it. And I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality.
So he covers in this video basically why they think that Chainlink could 100x potentially in this next bull run or in the future here. And you know, they talk about the CCIP technology for Chainlink, which if you go back in my videos on Chainlink, I covered the CCIP technology as well for them and kind of compared that to Quant in one video, and then I just covered it separately in a different video. But they're kind of guessing that there could be such a great use case for that because it could tie in the, you know, basically Web 2 with Web 3 and get everything kind of all linked together for the commercial space and the retail space for crypto. And it connects all of the blockchains together for both of those markets as well. So the other video I want to cover on here is Paul Barron Network. He talks with Bloomberg, and they go over why they think that the Bitcoin ETFs could be approved within the next week here, or possibly at the latest January.
All right. So with that being the case, right now, I know you and Eric have kind of been doing these percentage of probability ranges by end of year. Where are you guys at now on this?
We're still at 75% by the end of the year, but we think basically one thing that goes into all this is we think the SEC is going to try to allow most, if not all of them, to launch on the same day. They're not going to play Kingmaker. They played Kingmaker with BITO, which is the ProShares Bitcoin Futures ETF, got $1.5 billion or over $1 billion in 2 days. Dominate. They have 96% of the assets, 96% of the volume. They utterly dominate. They don't want to do that again. So I think the SEC is going to try to find these like angles and areas where they can allow a whole bunch to launch at the same time. And like I said, one of those like time periods starts tomorrow and goes through like roughly the 17th, maybe the 21st, depending on with all these other filings. But if you include GBTC, there's 12 active applications right now in front of the SEC. So the SEC might have to figure out a way to do this. So like I said, November it could happen. There's also a period in December. Our view is that the final deadline for ARK and 21 shares is January 10th. And I just don't think if they deny then by that January 10th deadline, if they wait all the way up until that deadline, which they don't have to, they can go very early if they want to. We saw that in September. They went months early in some of these cases. They will approve by January 10th is our view. We're at 90% on that.
So basically they're saying that they expect it to be, 75% chance of it being approved by the end of this year and 90% by the January 10th deadline for the ARC one. So if they, like he was saying, they're likely going to approve all of them at once. So if they don't approve ARC in January and they haven't approved the others yet, there's a good chance that at that point that they'll probably, if they denied ARC, they're probably going to deny the rest for March. So hopefully they get this approved by January, and that'll be just in time for everything to go into place for this upcoming bull run. So hopefully they don't deny it, and then we'll have another uphill battle on our hands to get this approved. But who knows what the SEC is going to try to do. So we'll just have to keep checking on this and see what happens with it. But I think the reason why Bitcoin has been pumping so much this week is because of the rumor that it could get approved within the next few days here. The next video I want to cover on here is Kyle Chassey's video. He's talking about how this upcoming bull run could be the life-changing bull run for all of us. I'm just going to play a short clip here of this one. You guys can go watch this if you want. He's really bullish on this upcoming bull run for a lot of reasons, and he's made millions in crypto, and he talks about how he's planning on capitalizing on this bull run.
The good ones are some of the most sound assets, the best assets in the world to hold for the long term. And so in this video, I'm going to make the case for that. And you will see exactly why I'm so convinced that right now is one of the best times in our life to completely change you and your family's life. All right, guys, let's get into what's going on in the world, some of these big things. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Kyle Chassey.
So he covers in this video why he's kind of like I did a few weeks or a month or so back, how the perfect storm is kind of coming together for the upcoming bull run. He's talking about how we could have some kind of recession with the stock markets potentially crashing and the housing market crashing, and the Fed, if that happens, is likely going to have to introduce funds into the market to try to get everything kind of moving again and just stimulate the economy, which is exactly what happened right before the last bull run. They had to stimulate the economy because of COVID, and then everybody dumped that, not everybody, but a lot of people dumped that money into crypto, and crypto absolutely took off. So we could see another scenario like that play out. We got, the dollar not doing very well and a lot of other things in the market that could potentially line up, lowering interest rates and everything else that could be coming up for the perfect storm for the bull run. This video here at Crypto Banter, he was covering on here why he thinks Bitcoin could have a pullback, and I've been saying this for a while. I think we're due for a pullback. I'm just going to play a real short clip of this.
Or a pullback on Bitcoin, and they could be right. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Because if you look at Bitcoin, we are up about 30% in the last month. And if you think about what 30% is on Bitcoin and in altcoins in the last month, you are talking about an increase in market cap of about $270 billion. Now, after you have a run, such a big run in a long time, and specifically when you look at the alts, just look at this monthly chart for the number of alts, we could see a pullback. We could see a vicious pullback in Bitcoin. And if you look at what people are calling for, so I've called up some tweets over here. You've got Red Capital, who says that altcoin market cap is showing rejection from its weekly resistance. You've got a lot of people saying that there's going to be a pullback now, which would be a DCA opportunity. You've got Tony Guinea, who says this is peak euphoria. He says Bitcoin is literally at the highs here. I see bullish predictions. Not one single chart takes into consideration a pullback here. I'll position myself short this month. Remember, bulls are always the loudest at the top. You know what to do.
So we could get a pullback in the market, so keep that in mind, guys. Don't panic if that happens. If we drop down to like 32,000 or something with Bitcoin just all of a sudden, that's just how crypto is. It's very volatile, and it'll try to shake you out of your coin. So that's why I stress to take profits out, because you just never know when you're going to get a dump in the market, and then you can try to capitalize that and get better prices. But try to have some dry powder available to inject into the market if we get a correction, and always watch for the dollar cost average opportunities where you can try to buy the coins at a lower price. And then I got Jake Gordon Crypto's doing a video about HBAR and why he's still bullish on HBAR, even though other people are bearish on it right now because they're chasing all these coins that are pumping. So I just want to play a short clip on this.
Give me that. Easy cash. But if I asked you now, a lot of those HBAR believers would say, nah, I sold. I didn't hold this on. Let me buy the next meme coin. Let me buy the next AI coin. Let me buy the next gaming coin. And that is absolutely fine. You get the choice to decide what you get to do. But the Jeffrey mindset comes into this when I thought about making this video. it was like, so you believed in it, nothing changed, the fundamentals got stronger, the backers got bigger, the revenue got stronger, but because the price didn't reflect that, you decided to chase something that was already pumping. If you think about how that works, that is short-term dopamine.
You know, so Jake's got a good point here. It's kind of like my point in my videos recently where I'm like, you know, you need to stay convicted on your coins and not chase the shiny coin that's out there, the next one that's pumping. Stay in your coins that if you believe in your projects and believe that they're going to do well in the bull run, just try to stay focused and don't let these other coins that are pumping right now chase you out of your coin. And that's also why, you know, that I say you should have a diversified portfolio and you're not too heavy into one coin. Because if you're all in on one coin and it doesn't pump like some of the others are pumping, it's going to it's going to have you lose your conviction on it, and you're going to want to jump into something else, especially when they're pumping and yours isn't. Where if you're diversified and you have 5 or 10 different coins, there's a good chance that a couple of them are going to be pumping while the others are not. So, you know, just kind of keep that in mind and try to be diversified, guys. It's got a good message on this video for you guys to, you know, HBAR is a great project. They have great partnerships, and just because they're pumping right now doesn't mean that they won't be in the bull run at some point. So just wanted to cover this video for you. And then we got Jerry Banfield. He spent the entire week telling you how great ICP is. If you want to know anything about ICP, go watch Jerry Banfield. He actually sold all of his other crypto and dove all into ICP. I highly recommend that you do not do that. You don't ever go all in on any coin except for Bitcoin. But if you want to know about ICP, go check out one of Jerry's videos. He's a funny guy, he's entertaining, and he's very knowledgeable on crypto and ICP. But, you know, as you can see, every video this week was on ICP. So he's gonna, I'm not sure his, you know, theory behind this, but he's gonna try to convert everybody over to ICP, I think. But, you know, go ahead and check his videos out if you want, and you'll learn about some ICP. And then No BS Crypto, Kyron, he made a mistake and sent some of his crypto to an exchange that I guess wasn't accepting deposits at the time, so he's lost his funds. It's been like, you know, over 10 days now, and he hasn't gotten them back, so he's not sure if he will get them back or not. But he's got a good lesson on this video if you want to watch this, on how to stay safe when you're moving your funds around so you don't lose them. I'll just play a little clip of this.
So I didn't think I would be making this video, to be honest with you guys. I didn't think I'd ever be making a video on a mistake that I made in this upcoming bull run, right? Actually, matter of fact, I just didn't think I'd be making any more mistakes in general, okay? Because I like to practice what I preach. I would like to think that the things that I say and the things that I do are enough to be guaranteed for success. Personally, that's why I make videos on them. That's why I talk about the stuff that I do. But I have made a huge mistake, and I just can't underestimate how big this mistake really was. And again, I didn't think I'd be making this. I didn't think this certain circumstance would play out this early on in the bull run, which is very frightening, to be honest with you guys. It's in regards to an exchange.
So, you know, he lost like 20,000 MENA tokens. So, you know, it's terrible that happened. Kyron, I'm sorry that happened to you. We all make mistakes, and, you know, sometimes you're just not paying attention, you're in a hurry. So take a lesson from that, guys. Make sure that you're careful. If you're sending a large amount of coins to any exchange, make sure that you always send a small amount first and do a test deposit before you go ahead and send them, because anything can happen in crypto. And if he would have sent a test amount first and it saw that it didn't arrive in his wallet, he could have saved himself a lot of money. So keep that in mind. But go ahead and check out Kyron's videos. It's No BS Crypto. He's got a lot of good information about different projects out there. He's very knowledgeable and puts out excellent content. And then Crypto John, he's talking about the greatest opportunity for crypto is here, and don't fall for the trap. And I'm just going to play a real quick clip of this. He's got a good message on here.
Okay, it adds up over time. I've done this a lot in the early stages of when I started investing, okay? I'm telling you from experience. Right now, chasing pumps, chasing the highs, converting crypto to what's pumping 2 days ago or today, it's the biggest mistake that's literally stopping you from making a lot of money in the bull cycle that has yet to come, okay? We still have a lot of time. There's no reason why you guys should just sell all your bags because they're flat for a couple of days or flat for a week. Bitcoin you can even argue is still relatively flat. It's just consolidating at a 34K, 35K Bitcoin.
So this is before the 38K pump, but you know, John's got a good message here, and kind of what I've been talking about in my videos recently. Don't chase shiny coins, guys, and don't chase the pumps. You know, stay convicted. You hear this message over and over again from these different YouTubers that are giving you good content, because there's a reason for that. And I wanted to cover this video here from House of Crypto. Peter's got some great videos out there and great content, so make sure you check him out too. But kind of a similar message here.
So what they'll do is they'll make videos telling you that it will 50x, it's 100x, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. And you're bought into the concept because you're like, well, that sounds really good. It's already pumped really hard, so there's probably a good chance that it's going to continue pumping towards the upside. Of course, not only that, if I look into the telegrams and all the other chats, you will see everyone else being like, well, guys, I'm actually making an absolute killing because I put myself down a few $100 into Hello Token, and today I woke up and I am that much richer. Little do you know, although you should know because you will do this the same as everyone else does, is no one really shares when they've had a massive loss. When was the last time you went into a Telegram group and someone was like, oh, I'm really heavily down in that coin that I bought last week on a whim? They'll only ever tell you the ones they've bought and the ones they're in money on.
So Peter's got a good point here. You know, people aren't going to tell you about their mistakes or their losses typically. They're just going to tell you about their wins. So keep that in mind. When you're seeing people, and I see people in my Telegram too, and I try to tell them, you know, guys, this is not the time to be buying when you've seen all these green candles. Don't jump into these coins that you think are going to be the next 1000x. So be careful because correction is likely coming. So the message of the week basically from a lot of these YouTubers is, you know, be careful in what you're doing. Just don't dump your money into projects because they're pumping. Don't FOMO in. You know, wait, or, you know, stay convicted on the good projects. If they haven't pumped yet, that's okay. Be patient. Their time will come eventually, and just don't chase the big pumps. But that's pretty much the crypto news for YouTube this week, guys. Let me know what you think of this video, if you like this or not, and I'll kind of try to do this on a regular basis for you guys, just to give you an update from other channels throughout the week. And I appreciate you guys. Don't forget that I've got the free Telegram group if you guys want to join that and check that out. I also have my membership Discord through the Patreon. That's only $9.99 a month, and I'm going to be doing a $5,000 portfolio giveaway for you guys in the Discord. So that's going to go to the Discord members, and there's only 100 openings right now for the $9.99 a month tier. After that 100 initial memberships, it's going to go up in price from there because I don't want the Discord to get too huge. I just want to keep it in a manageable level, so it will go up after the $9.99 a month tier once that's full. But you get an entry into that $5,000 portfolio drawing for joining the Discord through the Patreon. The link is in the description of the video and the pinned comment as well. So go ahead and check that out and sign up, or you can sign up for the VIP tier of the Patreon. That'll get you like a one-on-one Zoom call with me to go over your goals for the bull run and your portfolio, and I'll work with you closely to get you set up for success. So if you want to do that, that's the VIP tier, and that'll get you 20 entries into that $5,000 portfolio drawing. So keep that in mind, guys. But I appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, and appreciate if you give this video a quick like for the YouTube algorithm, and we'll see you on the next one.